clock here. We've got a little number round. You can settle this once you go off your hand, and there's your write your answers down. We're going to need some numbers. Claire, do you want to pick 100 from the top or the bottom? I think that's how it works.
Yeah, four from the top.
Yep. Spread them out a bit. Yep. 4 from the top.
2 from the bottom.
2 from the bottom. Definitely a 3 and a 6 there. Andy, mate, can we get a target?
Just a number?
Just a 3-digit number.
Yeah. Okay. 952.
So your numbers are 3, 6, 25, 50, 75 and 100. And your time starts now. Yes, scribbling. So these are
Numbers.
Andy,
Andy, what's your score?
Gotta let them win. 953.
953. Dave?
952.
Alright. How do you get your 953?
6 plus 3.
No, you can do that. 9.
9.
Yep. Yep.
900.
Yep.
75 divided by 25 3.
Yep.
750.
And that's right. Dave, show us how it's done
Just
now.
like different,
Might have got it wrong.
different approach.
You might have got it wrong.
100 plus 6.
Alright, we got plus 6. Yep.
Times 3.
That's 318.
318.
Yep.
Times 75.
I can't do that one, I can't do it now.
23,850. take off the 50.
Right. That gives us 23,000, yeah, 100.
Divide by 25. That's 952.
That's 952.
Go on going.
well done, Dave. That was, During our time with Simford, Andy worked very closely with the Guardian investment team, helping drive forward the introduction of green package in the Fred asset data production systems. And one of the changes Andy helped to implement was a review of the equity performance of the Profits Fund and changing to a FTSE 350 tracker. Again, something that will clearly improve returns for his with profit policy. Andy was also instrumental in the restructuring of the unit-linked investments to allow a similar passive approach and to pass on some savings to unit-linked customers. Now this was very surprising given that Andy doesn't have a unit-linked policy. In recent years, Andy drove forward the changes to the actuarial financial reporting process, with little help from Jeremy and the team, and was a key contributor in helping Guardian get over the line for the introduction of Solvency II. And he also worked with Brian here?
No, it couldn't come to
Oh,
it's
I'll
Queen's
mention
now,
that
can't
then.
remember lunchtime.
Andy was also keen for us to continue to develop and use new software and methods whenever possible, and in recent times we've introduced new tools for liability data production and calculation, and we're now clearly seeing the benefits of this investment as Tower sponsored Andy's leaving dinner at Portofino's last night. Joke. All the developments that we've done have been achieved using existing teams, albeit new recruits have joined, and we've needed to retain more consultants and contractors over time.
But you can't always remember their names.
So again, this is one of Andrew's very useful weekly emails. It goes out, and this one, just to highlight, was Francis Underwood joining Andy's team, working for Andy, in actuarial in Lytham, again for Andy. That was shortly followed by Now, one of the new recruits over the Simba time period was Dave Gregson.
You know when you've been tangoed.
So yeah, being a Blackpool fan, which Andy was aware of, he was constantly reminding us how well we were doing for the last couple of years, and so coincided a team event with my 30th, I think it was. Tangerine jumpsuit to go around living in, and sadly that got confiscated by the authorities. But we got a word with the mayor, and in recognition of all of your contributions to living in the surroundings recently. Got special dispensation to wear it one more time. You and only you could wear it. Thank you.
Fire hazard.
That's how it is, isn't it?
Oh, 2014 and 2015, we rolled out the replacement of the Guardian mainframe by Project Rita. And as we all know, Andy was instrumental in Project Rita, as he attended the completion parties to both Wave 2 During the Symphony era, Andy spent many hours in the London office working on different projects and initiatives. He's also been highly successful in significantly increasing his exposure with the regulators, which isn't something he necessarily set out to achieve. The London team could certainly be social animals too, both with birthday celebrations in the office and with external events also.
We never did find out who punched you that night.
So Andy came into the office one day sporting a bruise of a black eye, and we never did get a good reason for how he'd got that, although the drinking the night before might have had something to do with it. But Andy's always been very popular in London. He behaves the same there as he does in London, basically wandering around, stealing food. He is held in high regard. He always makes sure that everyone's included, but he does like to get involved and make himself feel involved. One way of doing that is wandering up to Richard Scholar from Finance to his desk. Richard used to have a bit of a Pepsi Max habit, and Andy would stack the Pepsi cans on Richard's desk. So Andy, we're going to leave you a little selection of cans there, and that's a chocolate scoop without an eye patch.
That's fine. Yeah, go for it. Sure do.
I can't believe Dave did that, did you? You didn't catch on doing this, did you?
No, it was just you. It really was just you.
Yeah, actually, I must thank Wendy Truss at this point. He was able to provide a picture of Andy from one of the London team's famous night sales. Now, Betty's been great at organising Andy's many trips to London over the years and for sourcing hotels where he could be comfortable and for obtaining the best deals. In recent times, he sometimes stayed at a hotel near St Paul's, which was a great location, very comfortable hotel, and the dining room was just right, although it was situated on a slightly strange mezzanine level, so you're eating directly above the other guests in the bar below.
Did you really try to kill the person who gave you the black eye?
Andy had great pleasure in telling us that he was eating in the restaurant one night and accidentally dropped his steak knife. Apparently, it seemed to take forever from falling off the edge of the mezzanine until it clattered the floor below. narrowly missing the clientele in the bar. We live in hope that Andy will be on Crime Watch one day for attempted murder.
And you thought you'd never see it again, but we've managed to find the knife and flown it 200 miles from London. As Andy became more engrossed with the work of Sinbin and the EMG and the Guardian boards, he had less time to become concerned with the minutiae of detail.
Andy! You can have your own washing and ironing.
So for those of those who know Andy, apart from his food theft, he has this another annoying habit. When you try and take Andy through some detail that he's not interested in anymore, he has this habit of giving you a flick of the wrist, cheesy grin, and say it's just washing and ironing. But during 2015, in the summer, we were going through an important phase in the company's sale, and we were all called together for an important team meeting. We thought there might be some news. As it turned out, Andy's daughter Alice had a summer placement in finance. So we gathered in D45, and Andy says, you know, usually I don't treat you with the dignity and respect that you probably deserve, but I'll behave while Alice is here, and in return, you're no longer allowed to use the term washing and ironing. Otherwise, there'll be grave consequences in the household. So we have an iron. I think you'll have some use for these other implements we've got for you here. Ironing board and there.